This following 7-person sequence is directed by the Air Force for the rendering of military funeral honors for all Air Force retirees. Before the ceremony begins, the bugler pre-positions the instrument 50 to 75 paces off the foot end of the casket in view of the family. And then rejoins the pallbearer team at fold. The NCOIC of Firing Party, or NFP, marches the firing line at carry arms, 50 to 75 paces off the head of the casket. The NFP then takes the line through warm-ups, ensuring they perform the dressing sequence and dry fire a minimum of 2 times.
Heading on ceremonial at peace. Hiring party. Punch. Head up. Peace. Head up. Head up. Head up. Freeze. Head. Hop. Oh, her. Hop.
After this, the 3 will load the weapons and redress the line.
Heading.
The NFP will then give the command of ground arms and dismiss the team to rejoin the pallbearers at handoff, carry, and mark.
Ready, up, call out.
The NFP will assume the position of stand at ease.
And
The NCOIC of pallbearers, or NPB, will take the team through their warm-up sequence.
and right hands.
Once the team is in place, the NPB will go to attention and reposition with their back to the gravesite to take the role of NCOIC. Once the hearse is 10 paces away, Fold commands the pallbearers to attention. Depending on who is closest to the procession, either handoff or carry will render a 3-second salute as the hearse approaches, immediately ordering down after the hearse passes. Whoever initiated the salute will also act as traffic, keeping any other vehicles from approaching. The NCOIC will render a 3-second salute as the hearse approaches and order arms, which will signal the vehicle to stop in position. They will then ensure the rear door is open. Remove the stopper. Dress the flag and slightly pull the casket out of the vehicle. After that, the NCOIC will coordinate with the funeral director to find out who the next of kin is. Fold will call the pallbearers to stand at ease, and the NCOIC will turn to the group and act as NPB. As the NPB, they will fall in at the position of attention and go to stand at ease on their own.
Right. Ein. Huh.
Once the NPB is at the position of stand at, they call the group to attention, and the pallbearers will begin the behind the hearse sequence with the command of step. MPB will initiate a right or left flank depending on the position of the hearse. Once the flank is complete, the team steps off with the first available left step at a normal marching cadence with coordinated arm swing to the back of the hearse, continuing the behind the hearse sequence.
Out.
Once the casket is in motion, NFP comes to attention and renders a 3-second salute. The pallbearers secure the casket, then carry it to gravesite. The pallbearers secure the casket, then carry it to gravesite.
Hold. Center. Stop.
Once in position, the casket is set down and the group performs the 6-person flag fold. The NFP will order arms when the casket is set down and remain at the position of attention until the bearers are dismissed and retrieve their weapons. Once the flagpole is complete and the MPB has possession of the flag, they will execute the full dress sequence. On the 10th count of the dressing sequence, the MPB will secure the flag at the center of their chest, with their elbows resting on their sides, and once again assume the role of NCOIC. NCOIC will now give the pallbearers the command to face away. The bearers will turn away from the NCOIC, immediately stepping off the mock-up and zipper into a line formation. As the group departs, they will splinter off to their designated positions. Simultaneously, the NCOIC will reposition to the foot of the casket and assume the position of stand at ease.
Ceremonial at ease.
3 of the pallbearers, Handoff, Carry, and Mark, will take on the role of firing party and march to their weapons. Upon arrival, the group falls in and retrieves their weapons.
Ready? Ho.
The NCOIC firing party will call the group to ceremonial at ease and assume the position of stand at ease with the team for the duration of the committal service. Fold will take on the role of bugler and will march to the predetermined area, retrieve their bugle, and automatically assume the position of parade rest for the committal service. Crossmark will act as spare and position themselves so they can be seen by the NCOIC and the NFP, assuming the position of stand at ease once on their mark.
On behalf of the President of the United States, the Department of the Air Force, and a grateful nation.
Once the committal service is complete, spare snaps to attention and presents arms. The bugler will go to attention on cue from spare. The NCOIC of the firing party assumes the position of attention, then proceeds to call the firing sequence. The NFP gives the command ready, and the group fires 3 volleys. After the firing, NFP will command present arms. The firing line, along with the NFP, goes to the proper position of present, and the bugler will begin playing taps. Once the song is complete, the bugler will face the family, present arms, and order down automatically. All members will take this cue and order arms. The NCOIC will now present the flag to the next of kin and offer the message of condolence.
On behalf of the President of the United States, the Department of the Air Force, and a grateful nation, we offer you this flag for your loved ones' dedicated service to their country.
NCOIC will render a 3-second salute and immediately order arms. They will then face away from the next of kin and return to the vehicle. After the ceremony, the NCOIC firing party commands the team to port arms, gives the appropriate facing movement command, and the group departs the area.
Over.
Spare then marches to the firing party area, retrieves the rounds, and returns to the vehicle. Bugler departs the area as well.